Hello and welcome to Oweleketv News. I am Antonia Nwokolo. The news headlines. President Tinubu vows to approve a minimum wage that Nigeria can sustain. Nigeria's crude oil production drops to 1.25 billion barrels per day. On the foreign scene, G7 summit opens with deal to use Russian assets for Ukraine. And in sports, Kenya faces Nigeria in Billie Jean King Cup semifinals. Welcome back. Now the news in details. President Bola Tinubu says he will approve what the government can afford as the new minimum wage for workers in the country. He stated this on Wednesday at a dinner to mark Nigeria's 25 years of unbroken democracy in Abuja. The president appreciated those who stood by him over the years and promised Nigerians that he won't depart from the tenets of democratic governance. The Kano State Public Complaints and Anti-Corruption Commission has arrested 2 suspects and invited 3 permanent secretaries for questioning over an alleged fraud involving the sale of employment forms in the office of the head of service. The commission's chairman, Muhuyi Rimingado, told the news agency of Nigeria in Kano on Wednesday that the investigation was ongoing to identify and bring to justice those responsible for the scam. He said that already thousands of desperate job seekers have been affected by the fraud. Former Kaduna Central Senator Shehu Sani has said that the national anthem alone cannot unite a nation, stressing that it is the ideals of freedom, justice and equity that brings true unity. He made the statement while speaking at a special dinner organized to mark democracy at the State House Conference Center in Abuja on Wednesday. Sani also told President Bola Tinubu that he had a duty to succeed. Let's go on a short break. We'll be right back.
Follow us on our social media handles at Oweleketv. Visit our website at www.oweleke.tv for a thrilling journey. Oweleketv, rising star at the fairground.
Welcome back. Zamfara State Governor Lawal has cried out that some people are sabotaging his administration's efforts to quell the severe security challenges in the state. According to him, those behind the scenes are sponsoring banditry and other forms of criminality in order to undermine his government. Governor Lawal disclosed this in an early morning TV show on Channels Television in Abuja on Tuesday. Benue State Governor Reverend Father Hyacinth Alia has called for the continued support of the people of Benue for his administration so that they could reposition the state on the global map. Governor Alia stated this while delivering his speech during this year's Democracy Day celebrations at the Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida Square, Makurdi. He said that upon assuming office, his administration met Benue in an economic ditch and immediately began working to engender economic growth through agriculture. In business, Nigeria's crude oil output hit a new low in the month of May, dropping to 1.25 million barrels per day as reported by the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, OPEC. OPEC's monthly report on the global oil market for June indicated that Nigeria's daily average production was 1.25 million barrels per day in May, marking a 2.34% decrease from the 1.28 million barrels per day seen in April. OPEC noted that the data on production was gathered through direct conversations with Nigerian officials. Up next are stories on the foreign scene after the break.
Follow us on our social media handles at Oweleketv. Visit our website at www.oweleke.tv for a thrilling journey. Oweleketv, rising star at the fairground.
Welcome back. On the foreign scene, a group of 7 summits is opening on Thursday with agreement on U.S. proposal to back a $50 billion loan to Ukraine using frozen Russian assets as collateral, giving Kyiv a strong show of support even as Europe's political chessboard shifts to the right. Diplomats confirmed that an agreement had been reached on the deal before the leaders even landed in southern Italy for the 3-day summit. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky will be on hand and is expected to sign a separate bilateral security agreement with U.S. President Joe Biden. In entertainment, Naira Marley's recent attempt to gather his Marlian fans on X has caused a buzz online. The Marlian label boss, in a tweet that has since gone viral, revealed the trait of his popular fan base. His post triggered backlashes on social media as many continue to drag him over Mohbad's death. And in sports, Kenya faces Nigeria as the semifinals of the Billie Jean King Cup Africa Group 3 tournament begin at Nairobi Club on Thursday. The hosts will be gunning for revenge after losing 2-1 in the same stage of competition to the West Africans at the same venue a year ago. The semifinals will be played in a round-robin format, with Nigeria playing South Africa on Friday and Kenya facing South Africa on Saturday. And just before we go, here's a recap of the headlines. President Tinubu vows to approve a minimum wage that Nigeria can sustain. Nigeria's crude oil production drops to 1.25 billion barrels per day. On the foreign scene, G7 summit opens with deal to use Russian assets for Ukraine. And in sports, Kenya faces Nigeria in Billie Jean King Cup semifinals. And that's the package of our news bulletin. Kindly follow us on all our social media handles at Oweleketv. Visit our website at www.oweleketv. I am Antonia Nwokolo. Many thanks for watching.